I get attacked by a trucker, police call on me, and have to take evasive action, and more. This is my road rage recap for the year of 2022.
God, it's brutal out here.
Just minding my business, going about my day until the driver gets cracking me some Versa pulls up out of Walgreens. But the problem is, it doesn't get up to speed. Pull out. Speed up. And instead of, just driving off, he brake checks, and that causes me to have to take evasive action to rid myself of the situation. But that won't be the end of this. And here we have another lunatic that, going slow at first, can't accept being passed. Wait till you see how he acts at the next intersection. After this, he tailgates me, but will eventually just settle down. This situation is a lot milder than the previous two. Here we have a landscaper that is tailgating me because I will not exceed the speed limit. He has every opportunity to just go right around me, but instead just tailgates. Wait till you see what he does when he finally does manage to get in front of me. Now for the ones I've uploaded already, starting from the latest to the first. Just on my way to my business trip when this cycle trucker comes and invades the restricted lane to, well, you'll see here. And what happens after he passes is even more so telling. It's having a nice Saturday morning drive to work until I see this road rager in a crappy Jeep pulling out from this Walgreens. He now then sits at the green, watch what happens after that.
Go! What's going out in front of me?
Of course, after the brake check, now I take drastic measures to get away from him because who knows what he would do next. I just got done doing a nice scenic hike, and now I'm about to go get something good to eat, but that all gets jeopardized by this BMW driver that can't take me and honk at for sitting at a green light.
Come on! We've been doing this all day. Now he slows down again.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto County A 46 West Cuba Road.
I guess in retrospect, I should have known that he would be a road rager, given that he drives a crappy European vehicle. Just have to wonder what a Wisconsin driver is doing on this side of the state line at this time of night. Obviously, nothing good. And that's further confirmed by the side of this Wisconsin driver. Notice how he runs the stop sign, already makes a wrong turn to remain in the state, and then fails to attain the speed limit. I flash my brights along to the beat per minute of the song on my radio to alert him to move out of the way since he is not up to speed. And instead of doing so, well, you'll see how he reacts. slows down again for no reason, slams the brakes, and then we get into a honking war, and that is the end of this encounter. All of this when all he had to do was just have some common sense and move over, or just not enter the roadway at all, given that he wasn't going to be up to speed. I just don't get it. You just don't come into someone else's state driving this way.
What do you think? I think it should be a toll.
Nice summer night. I got my delicious Portillo's and I just want to get somewhere to eat it before it gets cold. That gets jeopardized by the driver of this expired plate, busted taillight Dodge. Watch what he does as a result of sitting at the green light.
No!
Yep, that was their IQ, but at least they didn't give chase, so that is the end of this encounter. Here I am, out and about on this nice late spring day, just enjoying the weather, but that all changes when I encounter this road rager and the GMC that is sitting on a green.
No!
Yep, that was a brake check. Why? What was the point of that? And then he continues to spite me by driving under the speed limit. And then at the next light he sits again, and then he throws up his IQ.
No!
He drives appropriately, for now anyway. And then we get to this next light and I turn sooner than I intended to not deal with any further shenanigans he may be up to. Say it ain't so. Another encounter with a road rager and fits the mold. They are driving an unreliable GMC. Anyway, look at them just putting along.
Come on!
This causes me to miss the green arrow, but I take advantage of a distracted driver and go anyway. Continue to slow driving on the on-ramp, which is a dangerous situation.
Oh!
Instead of gaining speed, they slam on the brakes, which causes me to go around them. Afterward, tailgating, along with the high beams, but I know how to deflect them back at them. And when they try to get in front of me, you'll see their IQ. are again with yet another road rager that fits the mold. He is driving an unreliable vehicle, and this time during my lunch break. After driving nearly 10 under, watch what happens while we turn back into near where I work while being a vehicle that I don't recognize.
What the heck are you doing? You don't do a U-turn with traffic approaching. You're fucking lost.
Somebody tell me in what universe does a move like this even remotely make sense? Here we are again with another road rager that fits the mold. He's driving a vehicle that is old and dingy and of an unreliable brand. How can you have all three? Anyway, whatever the speed limit is, he makes sure to stay under it, and it holds everybody up.
What are you doing?
Oh man, I fucked up pretty bad. Yeah, I know I was tripping.
Move your piece of shit car out of the way. What happens when you don't go fast enough? See if I can...
Up ahead at the second light caused because of its slow driving, I give him a Chicago-style pass, which is something this small town has likely never seen, and that's what really sets him off to the next octave. Now he starts tailgating me, intermittently so. At the next light, looks like he appears to be calling the cops on me. And that's not all. After noticing that the cops were laughing at him, he does, well, you'll see.
He wanted to get out and fight.
Here's another example of a driver that needs to get a psychiatric evaluation before being allowed to drive. Watch how slow the driver of this Highlander is going. And upon making the turn, he stops for no reason at all, and you'll see what happens.
Come on! Learn how to drive!
I don't know why he thought stopping like this was a good idea, because it puts him in the path of something worse than being in hunk that happening to him. And he even looks like somebody who can't even afford to drive a car like that. We're about to see a case of someone who really needs to get a psychiatric evaluation before they get on the road again. Watch as a driver this Acura attempts to cheat traffic. Of course, after this, honking war ensues. He pulls aside. I think nothing of it, and watch what happens.
Push your dummy ass up.
Then when we get to this intersection up here, throws one more water bottle before heading on his way. If he continues to go around doing this, one day he's going to do it to the wrong person, and it will not turn out well for him. We have a case of another Wisconsin driver that comes into Illinois to be a road rager. In this example, I'm showing that he's able to do the speed limit, he's actually exceeding it. Now, when the speed limit rises, he wants to go lower than that. I flash. There's the brake check. And then when the passing zone arrives, he speeds up appropriately to block me from passing him. No passing zone arrives, he slows back down, that flash no brakes again, and you will see what happens this time. Yes, that was the ABS that you heard. He almost caused me to hit him in a state that he doesn't even live in because he can't keep up. Welcome back to the channel. Here we have a driver of another crappy car being a road rager. I can't recall of anything that I did to him to aggravate him except maybe say the following.
1, I passed off the line to you. 2, I live in Illinois, you don't. 3, you drive a shitty car, I don't.
But I don't think he heard that. But anyway, you see him tailgating me. Watch what he does once he gets in front. And as per usual, that tantrum didn't get him nowhere. Let's have a quick listen at how crappy his car is.
See, I'm faster off the line I am with you.
Alright, let's have another listen as I go for the W over him right here. Now in the 2022, the profile of the typical road rager stands. Crappy vehicle? Check. Discontinued vehicle? Check. This one even thinks he's Batman. Look at him just struggling to attain the limit. When I go to pass, his butt hurt will indeed present itself. I don't know if you heard that, but he did honk at me and I honked back, and now he will gesture at me, in which to that I say...
Well, they're going 45, you're not.
And after that, he continues to struggle to keep up with everyone else. And that is it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Here's a preview of the next episode. And it's 2023 now. Let's make a resolution to be better on the roads. I know you can do it. Let's go.